And today we're reacting to the community ball of Twitch, Somaya. What a name, boy, dang. The way this lingo has taken off is crazy, as well as you being seen as this, the community ball, like the YMCA balls that, you know, you don't really take home. You forgot your rock at home, or maybe you don't have one, but you know, if you pull up to the gym, there will be a ball, but it's gonna be like faded and run down. Like when the fives start, you never use that ball. You always use somebody that actually brought a good Evo or something. That being said, make sure you pull up to the Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I stream at about 5 or 6 p.m. Let's do it.
Digital footprint is one of the most important things you have to consider when you make the decision of being a content creator. When people want to do research on you, having your worst moment pop up is not something you want. You don't want to end up like Tyler the Creator.
I got Swifties on.
Digital footprint. And look, peep, y'all, peep. I just got an email for my new AT&T box that's gonna be delivered. You know, I'm moving soon. Now y'all might hear the room sound different on stream. You'll see that a lot of stuff is off the walls and all that. It's because the niggas moving soon. Shout out to y'all and thank y'all for that, for real, because without y'all I wouldn't be able to do that, or you know, take care of the fam. Like this YouTube shit is what does it, everything. So I thank y'all. But in regards to digital footprint though, bruh, it'd be like, you know, I like to have fun and be jokey and jump around, and you know, I'm even more lit on Twitch, like you know, I'm having fun, haha, this is that and the third. But there's certain shit that just like I just know and certain things that you just don't say, or just things you know how niggas might get on here twerking because they think it's shit funny. Like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just got to protect. You might even feel a certain way. Sometimes you got to protect like even your future with some of the things that you say. You might want to say some things, but it's just, you shouldn't say that. And you know, call it what you want, but call it selling out or being scared to speak your truth. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, anything that jeopardizes my family situation, you know what I'm saying, I'm never gonna get on here, cap to y'all, lie to y'all, act like I'm somebody who I'm not, or say some shit that I don't believe, but I might withhold some shit because it's not worth it. It's not worth ruin. It's bigger than getting off shit off my chest. This nigga, this about my family, bro. Changing my family life, changing my people lives around me. You know what I'm saying? Employing the people that fuck with me. And you know, I got nigga situations, like if my situation fucked up, a lot of people's situations get fucked up. So what I look like jeopardizing that because I want to feel like I want to say something that, nah, bro. And I don't even have any strong beliefs like that. I'm just speaking for the people that do shit like that. But hey, live your life, man.
All mad at me with they racist. Bringing up old lyrics. Don't listen to Tron Cat. I don't give a. They gonna bring out the old me.
I'm joking, but seriously, even though Tyler has moved past his more vulgar background, his digital footprint still haunts him till this day. And in the past, even I've tried to make sense of it. But the point is that you don't want to be in a position where people try to make sense of your digital footprint. And you don't want to have to address narratives and things that are being said about you and your name. Move preventively and don't allow things to happen. I really want to look at this situation from my lens and analyze it. That's what we're gonna do today. So let me stop yapping, because y'all know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. This all started when Dabo had this streamer named Summyah on stream as his therapist, but he started cooking her low key.
Trying to make it seem like something that's not, but it's cool.
So honestly, this is all AI. Is that what you're interpreting?
That's ChatGPT.
Oh, okay. So we're both yapping right now. Okay, generally. So I feel like, you know, what you gotta start taking accountability. And it seems like you trying to be like, you're not everybody's ball, all this. You gotta start.
Why are you frying her shit in front of all these people?
Taking accountability.
Nigga, I'm not everybody's ball.
If you don't take accountability, if you don't fucking take accountability,
who ball am I then? No.
Nigga, Twitch.tvs.
Frying her shit. Alright, Dabo.
I'ma smack this out of you.
Okay, my fault. Okay.
What you talking about?
Okay. My fault. Okay, generally. Okay.
Definitely ain't your boy. Ain't you on Twitch?
Girl, I don't want to be your boy. Girl, I don't want to. Girl, I don't want to do that. I don't do
You
that.
never get the chance to dribble this.
I never wanted to.
Never get no balls.
Never
Don't do
wanted
that.
to.
Don't do that. Don't.
Man, what's up with niggas, fool?
Don't do that.
Generally.
First of all, Dabo, that was a little hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny as fuck. That's the first Dabo clip I feel like I could genuinely have ever laughed at. That was funny as shit.
I know that's off topic, but seriously, I be using women lingo like that. But honestly,
That was
she's
funny.
definitely the community ball. She's an outside ball at that, and she's been getting dribbled. And I don't feel bad saying that. Shorty is essentially the female version of a male content creator who spams women content. This type of joking is merely the product of that. But before we go any further, I need to give you guys some context, because she definitely did this to herself. Apparently, Somaya is a mean girl streamer, and if you remember, during Streamer University, there was hella drama, hella controversy, but part of that drama was bigger streamers egoing people. This girl was apparently avoiding all these small streamers and only going for other big streamers. Well, I guess I'll say mid-sized streamer, because she had 100k going in, or at least that's what they're saying.
I feel like you don't really collaborate with everybody. I feel like you feel like you collaborate with up niggas out there, but like if you see a content creator, like, oh yeah, what's up, yeah. But like, for example, I could clock T crazy.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, Kai came in the suite when what's her name, Asian girl, Nina was making the whole shit. When you was in there, other people came in there, you opened the door, you see niggas, you slammed that door mad quick.
Because my chat said she was singing loud.
Stop cap.
That's not capping.
Now I understand that you're here to help your brand. That's what Streamer University was about.
Right.
You want to be around all these big people. But I think it definitely gets to a point if you get called to the office. And also, once again, she had about 100k followers going in. So it's not like she was desperate for the put on or desperate for the collabs. And then the thing that was getting me is that, nigga, she's just around all these big male streamers. And obviously, she's making that type of flirtatious content. This stuff that goes viral, whatever. I can't stop her, but damn. Why you gotta just be around all these dudes?
These scholars and shit. Y'all gotta go back to that one. Yeah. She might be up.
Video call on your PC, okay? Video call?
Yes, bro.
How do y'all feel?
Yes.
Did you enjoy your time handcuffed?
Oh God, I did. I'm free now though.
You just talking about you about to go to that girl room. Why we handcuffs?
Look at those handcuffs, by the way. Those are not normal. Do your research. Those are not safe for work handcuffs. And the fact that Somaya was even willing to participate in this activity is already very telling about her as a
I mean, that right there, I feel like we've seen some of these women do crazier shit.
person, and that's just setting the
On Twitter.
tone for who she is as a content creator. And I need you guys to remember this: repetition is personality. And as you watch this video, you'll see how repeated actions become associated with character. Everything that's been said about her is a product of that same repetition. Now that I've shown you that she's willing to do that type of stuff for content, this is her and DDG's interaction.
It says you're 17.
I'm not 17, bro. Why I wouldn't even be here.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
I see you in class. Good night.
Yo, no Q&A?
I see you in class.
Damn, chat. I can't even talk to my professor. I've been saying I wanted a one-on-one this whole time.
I see you in class.
Damn.
Be there.
Can I know our next first assignment?
Nope. Good night.
Gotta clear that up. Can't even. I like that, bro. And this is these niggas like, you know, them people, the people that we be seeing that been getting caught up in shit. It's like with a night, like 19 is legal, but it's just too many women in this world, especially as a person of power and power. I think it's 26 or something. Like, I'm not even trying to. I don't want nothing to even do with that. I don't want nothing to do with that. Go on about your business, please. You feel me? It's like, it's just this age limit that we have nothing else to talk about here. Have a good one. I got too much shit going on. Too many beautiful women in this world.
You sure I didn't get no Chico?
Watch out.
Good night.
For the first time, I can say I actually messed with what DDG did. This was mad mature and the appropriate response to learning Somaya is 19. DDG is 27 and he does his own freaked out girl content, so I applaud him for not wanting to include and indulge in a 19-year-old's clear attempts at flirting with them. And she's talking about some one-on-one time. If a shorty wants one-on-one time, what do y'all think that means? But with the context in mind, you have to understand that this woman is portraying herself as someone who is willing to do boy content, flirt with big streamers, various big streamers at that, just for the clips and attention. So it was only inevitable that she'd be called the community ball. She goes to Streamer University, a place where a lot of people are building their brand and getting known. And when you look at her digital footprint of that, all you see is clips of her and niggas. I'm hardly seeing solo clips, reaction content, desktop content. It's just her and niggas. So let's just move away from Streamer University because there's a clip of Funny Mike and Jay Cinco laughing at her because she says she's nobody's ball.
Hey, stop all that. Nobody's ball. Mike. She said she nobody's ball, Mike.
They violate her in her face too.
She said she nobody's ball. She said she don't get dribbled. I believe that.
That's funny. That's funny.
No, he's just talking. Maya.
Hey, you gotta go to sleep, gang.
Now this clip was straight up bullying, not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel bad for Shorty, but look who she's around. A bunch of niggas. A bunch of niggas you probably shouldn't be around. Jay Cinco is a girl content merchant and he be around Deshae Frost, a fellow girl content merchant. That's enough reason to avoid that space. But what is Somaya doing? Sitting on the dude's freaking...
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Come on, my nigga. So what do the niggas expect? How niggas are supposed to live after that?
Lap. Same dude that's laughing about her being a community ball is the same one whose lap she's sitting on. And in the clip, bro, they're frying her so bad. And what is her response?
That's funny?
Which, okay, Somaya, it may just be...
Nah, it's just content. I told it's crazy, bro. There's levels to this. That phrase, it's just content shit, there's levels to it. From the girl side to the unk side. With that nigga 067 unk or some shit. Talking about niggas, oh man, yeah, that nigga, he be put peanut butter in motherfuckers' butts and eating it. And all that, yeah, he was part of that. Yeah, but when the nigga come through talking about we were prepared to take your life today. It's just content. That shit is not, no. It's just content unless you are on a big screen. A big screen at a movie theater, or this is some type of even if you are on the big screen at a movie theater and you are in a movie, that's the only time it's a movie. I'm acting. No, it's just other than that, and that even certain things with that, you ain't gonna catch me. I'll be on the movie. I'll play the bad guy, villain, murderous man. But you ask me to kiss men and dresses, and we start, hey, you know what I'm saying? Even if with the dress thing, I don't even like the dress thing is still on a movie. It's like humiliation ritual, but I don't think you out of there. That don't mean that you really that. But gang, it's just content shit. No, that's not how that works, brother.
Content, but why does your content have to be flirtatious? And before y'all say anything, I'm against girl content as well. I don't even like Deshae Frost. I don't like Jay Cinco, and that's because I'm a young man. I'm not about to sit up here and watch other men flirt with girls. That's odd and very gooned out. Just because it's content don't mean it's not gonna have adverse effects on you or how people perceive you. And for me, I'm personally perceiving Somaya as a woman who is going from big male streamer to big male streamer. I'm not even trolling. Shorty was just on a date with a dude named E-Man, and I've never heard of him. But you want to know what's crazy about that? And I mean no shade, because the first time I hear about E-Man is through a Summyah collab.
Hello. I'm playing basketball with the bros and shit. I'm in the middle of a game. I'm gonna call you after. Bet. I can't wait for this Sky Zone shit. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I need your beanie, nigga. I can't jump. My shit. What the fuck do you mean, though?
You ever girlfriend?
Hmm?
You have a girlfriend?
Bro.
That was a girl named with a heart.
Bro, that is my sister.
Started with a B. And you just lied and told me we were playing basketball.
I thought we was playing later. I was just manifesting.
All right. Now I'm about to be texting all my little shit.
What?
And she just be looking so uncomfortable. And I think that's part of a bigger problem because these male streamers don't see women as women. They see them as assets to the content. And I touch on that later. But because they see them as assets, they see them as, oh, this is just another shorty in my roster. So of course she'd be uncomfortable because the dude's on the girl talking to another woman. So come on. I also think that she probably feels like she has to do this to succeed. But once again, I'll touch on that at the end.
But we haven't seen it. Like, she does feel like that. And that's probably what it is because she doesn't have any, like, she's not funny. Like, listen, let me break this down like this. He said these male streamers see these women, they see them as content and not, you know, as women, right? And I think they do because unless there's the ones that, like, are genuinely funny, the extra Emilys, the other people, have you noticed how they kind of like their content is different with them, you know, the female streamers who are actually funny or have some type of talent or have some type of something about them that makes them when they even try to just use them as a content thing, they can't do it like they could do it with a Somaya or some of these other women, you feel me? Because their personality doesn't allow just shit like this, like little my balls in their face and some more shit. Whoa, throwing phrases and shit in front of their face and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like shorty has not shown any bit of even funny, just conventionally attractive, I guess, and other niggas, you know, and just being a face and some shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why he sees like, oh yeah, let me just get some content because there's a pretty face, that a known pretty face that I can have in my shit and we can talk and laugh and I can get my clips off. Right? In her case, she can use, in her case, in some of the other women's cases, she can use those little moments to build up her shit because again, I don't know who's watching these young women. I'm not sure. You feel me? And maybe I'm just not hip, but from what I'm seeing and all the things I've seen, they're not very fun. Like, India Love getting the my ball treatment, but she even still has some type of personality that allows for a little bit of like, oh, what she got going on? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and also because of her status and who she is already, you know, and all her background of everything that she's done, like she's getting hit with that my ball shit for sure. But you can't but you still see her. You don't see her as just content though. You know what I'm saying? But these other girls, they're getting that because they're not funny. They don't do anything. They're just there. But the ones that, you know, have other things for them, they can't get fully used that way. And you see them winning. That's just what it is.
Now, on 2 separate occasions from what I've seen, Somaya has responded to the community ball comments. Let's look at the first one. This was after Dabo trolled her.
The Twitch TV ball comment was not funny. I didn't find it funny at all. I'm not y'all balls. I'm nobody's ball. Like, what the fuck? And yeah, that's it. That's all. Because it'd be the same people saying like, oh, she's for everybody. She's like, you know, and as soon as I get in your face, you'll jump the first chance you get, and you will be surprised. Like negative clips, like you go on Twitter, type my name in. It's weird. You go on TikTok, type my name in. It gets weird.
Okay, I do agree. Niggas are hypocrites. If Shorty was in the face of half of the people calling her a 304 or ball, they'd be going. But that's just men being dumb. Not saying it makes it okay, but you guys know the communities of these big streamers. I also think that people don't be criticizing the male streamers enough for being balls themselves. And if we're being honest, those guys are really like outdoor and one balls. If you're
right, but again, I talk about it all the time. The double standards in this world. The ones that help or that lean more so on for the help of women, and the one that leans more on the help of men. This is one of them. This is one of them. And I think we've watched videos on like how the biology of that shit. You feel me? So yeah, but Same rules don't apply.
You're a hooper, you know what I'm talking about. Deshae Frost, for example, he's for sure a community ball. I mean, he could have literally got burnt. I don't know if y'all remember the Gucci third leg situation.
Right.
The dude Deshae Frost, he nearly got burnt by messing with Danae Davis. But my point is, male streamers be worse than community balls. They literally be pickup game balls. And that double standard is something I also want to touch on more at the end. Her second response though was a little heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie.
I just don't do shit like this. Is so weird. Yeah, I'm on stream right now, and I'm just calling to let you know. Are you free to talk right now or no?
I'm on my phone right now. I said, "Cool, you okay? What happened?"
No, I just don't appreciate yesterday or no this morning. That's it. That's all. How y'all try to make it seem like I was in a room with Punga and I wasn't. Y'all knew that.
I know that. I mean, you be trolling, man. You dead ass.
I'm just. That's right. Hang up. Cause I'm not trolling. Like what the. I done had talks with these people off camera and told them like I don't appreciate the narrative going around, and I'm only addressing it online. I let everything else slide. Like
you gonna have to clear that shit up yourself, my gang. You gonna have to clear that shit up on your dolly, my brother. Move differently. You're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? It's been engraved now. It's time for you. You have to make certain adjustments.
Like I do. But if you come to something on the internet, I'm gonna address it on the internet. Period, point blank. Y'all, it wasn't a problem when niggas was laughing on camera. The fuck? Now it's a problem when I made somebody feel bad and they wanna address the narrative. No.
And honestly, bro, I really do feel bad for her. And I know I said at the start I don't and that she deserves it, but even though I think she be getting around, and not literally, but just being around on everyone's streams, she's not being treated right. And I don't agree with that.
and it's I feel like we've seen this often. Women being in people's streams a lot. I feel like we've seen this. Especially, you know, certain ones, they're always in different ones. I don't know, maybe it's the lap sitting and the flirtatiousness of it all that is different. You know, maybe the other ones aren't as flirtatious, but I feel like we've seen this. But maybe not the lap sitting and then being, I don't know.
But guess what the context was? She is responding to a rumor about her and another streamer. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of empathy that can be given to Somaya. Seriously. Right. She's a content creator who is just now in the spotlight. But with that being said, there's also an extreme amount of accountability that needs to be taken. Number one, girl, stop going to all these streams and flirting. I'm so serious. I don't see Cena with this problem. She's not getting 1,000 rumors about her and dudes. Number two, Somaya, stop trusting all these big creators. If you're a fan of me, you know I really don't be messing with streamers, big creators, whatever, especially these modern ones. And that's because they do things like this, okay? They will make content with you, they be cracking jokes with you, but when you're going through it, they be nowhere to be found. You feel me? Like a snake ready to pounce, they consume you. Or I guess in this scenario, leaving her to the hyenas, like no Lion King. Anyways, but let me give y'all my candid thoughts on this. I want to start with the hypocrisy. There is clearly a double standard with male streamers. They're allowed to do what Somaya does, and they don't get bop allegations. They get told, hey, bro, you're him. And that's unfortunate, but Somaya, as a woman, you got to recognize this and move two ways. You either don't try to navigate the streaming world like a man, or you take pride in it. There are 304s in community.
Facts. Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit, boy. Speak your shit, nigga.
Balls that revel in it and nobody cares. Ruby Rose, Tiana Trump, those are women that people consider passed around. The women who really do be around other men, like really way worse than what you be doing, but they don't let it get to them, at least not on the surface. I don't see it. So if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, Somaya, just navigate it while not letting nobody see how it makes you feel. Now I know what she's doing is networking, but seriously, she needs to reevaluate her content now. She don't need to be up under all these men. She can do her own thing. Because as I keep saying, repetition makes personality. She's constantly around all these freaked out male streamers. She's gonna be seen as a groupie, and I'd hate it for her. I think the last thing I want to say though is maybe Somaya feels like she has to produce this type of content to go up. The streamer space can be harsh for women, I won't lie. They're put in a box by various male streamers, and that could be a video in and of itself. Y'all let me know if y'all want that. The box is that they're an asset to the content, not actually women, but the appeal, a way to keep a streamer's teenage male audience engaged. So maybe there's underlying pressures to flirt, to perform, but she just gotta realize it don't gotta be like that, especially when she's a year older than me. So in general, Somaya, if you see this, slow down, okay? You is moving like a community ball. If you dial it back, especially on your appearances, change up your content, you can beat these rumors. Okay, and you have to do it because these niggas ain't gonna help you. That's all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited.
That's real. That's real. That nigga talking that shit, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Like the video, sub up, comment up, binge the channel. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Great for y'all, man. We gon' it like that.